y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my basement as I prepare to watch for the first time Outlander Season 3, Episode 10. And our happy couple is on a Jamaican cruise. I find it fascinating when story creators can find the wackiest things to throw at people, but also when it makes sense. Because I think when it makes sense and it's wacky, it's even more delicious and terrible at the same time. As soon as we heard that there was the ship that had, as soon as we saw that there was a British ship on board coming at them, we had a feeling that our couple was going to get separated. And as soon as we heard it was sick people on board, knew Claire was gone. Claire was going to be taken away. Now, how long her and Jamie are separated for? We shall see. We shall see. And that scene with Mr. Willoughby was so great when he was telling his story that I couldn't fit it all into the reaction video because it was just way too long. But it was so true. But you can feel that angst, that suck and suck your choice that he had to make in his own life, which was, be a part of the Empress's little entourage, but you have to be a eunuch. But he loved women and being with women so much, he left, but went to a place where he's looked down upon and no woman wants to be with him. That's terrible. It's so terrible. And then when he calls it the women who are turning him down are like these creatures that are like prickly and unbathed and whatnot. It's like, that's awesome. And something else I didn't put together in my head except until Angelina Brown, thank you so much, pointed it out. The age difference between Fergus and Marcelli. I forget, because in my head, Fergus is still a little boy. I forget how old he is, and I put him in the 20s, but I didn't realize he was like 30s. And here's Marcelli, who is 16. Ugh, 16! Eek! Which means he would have met her when she was 14. Ew. Ew. Because even her being 18 doesn't make it that much better. But there we have it. So here we are, ready to dive in. How long will Jamie and Claire be apart? I don't know. Will they find Ian this episode? I don't know. We'll just have to watch it. So let's all cozy in because it is cold today. The rains have finally come to Pacific Northwest. We are not choking on smoke, but it's chilly. So I got the blanket. I got some hot tea ready to go. Thank you so much for joining me, and let's get to it. Oh, no opening credits again.
Top men, away lost! Everyone, make sail! Belay that order!
Belay the order.
He has promised to deliver her safely to us in Jamaica.
So the captain did not tell Jamie.
He conveyed a message to me. My wife. My wife! Mr. Warren, restrain Mr. Fraser and take him below.
Not to his cabin, below. So is that contaminated water or good water, or what was the purpose of smashing that barrel open? Oh, this is hell. Such hell.
Typhoid fever is spread by hands or food contaminated by infected urine or feces.
Then we'll all die if you hadn't noticed.
Yes.
There's shite everywhere.
Yes.
Now let's get to work.
Yeah, kidnapped her. Might as well listen to her.
It's Captain's orders, Jones. You're to do as the doctor says and pay her every respect.
You mustn't let any man pass in or out without first dipping his hands.
Ew. Dip him again. Jesus.
Just a taste of grog, madam. I couldn't see it going to waste.
By dipping your hands in the grog, you clean them, but by putting them in your mouth, you fouled them again. Dip them again.
And then don't frickin' lick your fingers, kid. It's sad we still have to teach people this now.
I've managed to secure you a hat, madam. The sun can be very unforgiving.
She had a hat back on the ship you just stole her from.
It'd be helpful, madam, if we had someone as knew how to distill pure alcohol from rum. We have 2 men pressed into service under the old toll booth in Edinburgh. Shall I put them to work in building a still?
And what's to keep these 2 slags from drinking their production?
It's Captain's orders. The doctor must get whatever she wants.
That's just his line. Captain orders. It's captain's orders.
How many casks will you require?
1,000.
How many men would you like me to save? How old are you, Mr. Pound?
10.
14, madam.
Oh, close. Close.
How long have you been at sea?
Since I was 7, madam. I joined the Porpoise just for this voyage alone.
What was their voyage? What is their mission out here?
That's Jim Quigley, madam. He's a friend.
I think he has passed. Jim does not look so good.
Give these men some water. Where did they mess?
The carpenter's store on the Orlop.
Well, I need to speak to the surviving men who messed there. What is this? DD.
Dead as a doornail?
Discharged dead, madam.
So they all died.
All but one, Joe Howard. No, he was never ill. He was reassigned on account of the deaths. He works in the galley now with Mr. Cosworth, our cook.
She's speaking gibberish. She already has me dedicating all my pots to boiling water. Men are still dying.
Exactly.
Well, they're dying because the source of the disease is serving the food.
Master at arms, take this man into custody.
Well, don't touch him. Oh, he just touched
What have
him.
I done?
You'd better be right about this, Mistress Fraser.
And they can't transfer anyone else to help in the kitchen?
How are you,
Oh, because he's not getting his,
It's very close in there, no?
Not good because he's not getting his acupuncture.
Milady will be safe, my lord. You told me it's impossible for her to get the disease, no?
There's more
There's-
than disease about that ship, man.
Exactly.
Give me the keys.
And what you gonna do?
Get the keys from Mainz. Set me free. I'll take the ship.
He'll take the ship. He'll take the ship. Him and his five guys will take the ship.
We cannot catch them.
They will abandon Jared's wine. An empty ship runs faster. You'll catch the porpoise.
And then what?
I dinna ken yet. We'll get to that matter when we catch them.
At least Fergus is at least posing the good questions.
I love her too, my lord, but
What good are you, you damn fool? I see I was right to withhold my blessing from you. Proves you dinna ken what love is.
because if you did,
You would move heaven and earth. You would risk arrest and death. Even hell.
Is that love or obsession?
You'd set me free from this cell. Help me rescue the woman I love from her kidnappers.
Here's the thing, Jamie. You're not risking just yourself. They would all be risking their lives as well for your love.
Help me break free and I will give you my blessing to marry Marsley.
That's blackmail, practically. Are they cutting up sails to make these?
The last stitch must go through his nose, madam. To be sure he's dead. It is always done by a friend.
Wow, that's a way to test if he's dead. What if he screamed right then? What the hell would you do then?
Present arms. Ready? Fire!
Our Father, which art in heaven.
This is very moving. However, my logistic brain is going. They had that many Jack Unions on the boat.
11 dead. That's more than yesterday. More than the day before that.
And there'll be more tomorrow.
Is there a secret to it? Remaining so calm in the face of so much death.
In fact, there's a word for it. Compartmentalizing. This won't be the last burial at sea for the porpoise, Elias. But with any luck, we'll get through it.
I do not think much of it will come down to luck. But if it is to be luck, then you should have this.
Oh no, he's dying now.
My own
He's
mother
gonna
gave
die.
it to me as a boy before I left on Triton. Luck and health, she said. Well,
He needs it.
that is what we need.
Let him keep it.
When was the last time you saw your mother?
She is dead, madam.
Another man's been taken ill. It's Mistress Johansson's husband.
The lady that tends to the goats and provides milk for the men.
What? All this on that ship and we haven't seen it yet?
It's not fever. When did the symptom... All this stupid, foolish...
Been drinking the liquor.
Half the men on this fucking ship are dying of typhoid, and this bloody fool has almost drank himself to death. Sorry, Mr. Pound. I didn't mean to offend your tender ears.
I've heard many such things before, madam. They're not from a gentlewoman.
Is that a Portuguese flag?
Aye.
Was it the Bruges?
I wouldn't know. Captain would remember, though, I wager.
Captain?
Is the captain sick?
Curse it all. Jamie? Alexander Malcolm wanted sedition. I was seen aboard the Artemis.
What is this?
Captain Leonard? Pardon me.
This man must die.
I don't like you, madam.
And who do you think he'll believe? Oh, he'll have you arrested so quick your head'll spin.
We hope. We hope.
You risk not being with me at all. I'll be left alone on this vessel with no one to protect me.
No, I'm sorry.
Daddy's on top below decks.
Daddy's locked below decks. Sounds so wrong.
We must wait until we're married.
I thought they said that they already were when they hand-fasted.
You're just like him, you know. Stubborn. Why don't you give your word you'll never break it?
But if you could get word out to the crew that I need to see this Tompkins right away.
You set him free.
Oh, or not?
I wouldn't mind a taste of his wee lassie.
And I bet she's no virgin. Not by the time I'm done with her. Lassie's...
What the hell?
You're Harry Tompkins.
Wow, they're a little, little more ruthless. What? What? What was he doing on that ship? What's he doing on the ship?
Now, you're going to tell me exactly what you know about my husband.
I reckon I'm fit to be promoted. Instead, I'm pressed into service on a ship full of disease. Guess what we found the day before the press gang got me?
That's what that is. Of all the casks, that's the one they picked. And they preserved him pretty well, too.
Captain Leonard's an ambitious man. He wants the Admiral to give him command of his own ship, you see. The authorities will be waiting for your husband when he comes to fetch you in Kingston.
He's the second source of the fever.
That's the way to do it. What's she gonna do with him when they port?
Thank you.
Here's an egg, just for you.
Cheese. Goat. It's my husband. I'm afraid he's going to be in trouble when he arrives in Jamaica, and In fact, I think they're going to try and use me as bait.
I help.
But I'm not sure how you could.
My goat needs grass.
They put you in the grass?
Oh, thank you.
My goats need grass. So she hides in the grass? She hides in the grass. I guess the hay's not baled?
You could not get them. I didn't try.
Ooh.
He'll kill us, and Marsley will be alone. I will not leave her alone. You asked me if I would move heaven and earth for the woman I love, and I will, even if it means I cannot marry her.
So there you go, James. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
No moans, no groans for 3 days now. We're over the worst of it now.
Just in time for the next catastrophe.
To give delight, she always tries. No means by Nancy doorstep, the way.
Oh no.
Mother?
Oh no. We knew this was coming. Oh no.
It's Mother. It's time for you to come home now.
Oh. Oh no.
Your mother will be so proud.
But we'll reach the Grand Turk in the forenoon tomorrow. We'll have water for the men.
And grass. Oh, my goats.
Annika had a plan.
She had a plan, all right.
Take first, Captain's orders.
Captain's orders.
Go. Now.
Okay.
You're just gonna start running, Claire?
Thank you, my friend.
They need to be distracted. She's just going, okay. I think I know. Okay. How far is Claire gonna get? She thinks they're not gonna comb that island looking for her. I guess if they're on a time schedule, but I don't think she's gonna get very far.
Captain Leonard. What are you?
Making rounds. I had thought that some of the men might find their proximity to a brothel too appealing to resist.
I was looking for herbs.
In the direction of the port.
Sure.
This landfall is as much your victory as mine. And I do not lie when I insist I'm in your debt.
But I will shoot you if I have to.
But I cannot let you warn your husband. I do not relish the task. But I am duty-bound to report your husband's crimes to the authorities in Jamaica.
Can't you look the other way?
I don't know about the other two yahoos behind him, though.
Kindly escort the doctor to the ship. She seems to have lost her way.
Is Claire gonna jump off the ship as it starts to leave? They brought the photos with them. Thought she might have left her at Lollybrock.
Give him your word, and he'll set you free. You can't see what he's done for you, can you?
Brains.
Fergus.
Thank you. Office.
Now he's mon fils. Annika, what are you doing?
Go. No.
Go.
What?
Go now.
Jump.
She'll do it.
I'll drown.
She'll throw you over. Got life preservers?
I know water. Water, it will move you.
Oh, are those lobster traps?
I'm sorry. That's crazy. I can't.
Claire.
Now's only chance, please. Money. Pay. Ship.
Wow, Annika, you have become a true friend.
Okay.
Oh.
He won't hear that hit the water? Will they go at the same time?
Jesus, angels of our Christ.
Hold your nose, Claire. Hold your nose. Hold your nose, Claire. So what did we learn this episode? So we learned how Jamie can get a little possessed. Ooh, when he gets a little too laser focused, especially I'm going to get Claire no matter what. And if you truly love someone, you will risk your death for my love. That was a little crazy pants, James. It's nice to see Marcelly kind of kick some sense into him, but did she really? I don't know. We shall see. I still think there's a storm happening because I think the new opening credit sequence with some of these Caribbean scenes, I think we see James not underwater under some ship stuff. So I still think a storm's coming. Might be the only way he can escape the hangman's noose. Again, I do find it though rather convenient that Tompkins got pressed into service that specific ship. And then they ended up finding the Artemis. Okay. When things are too convenient, I always get a little bit twitchy. And that one made me twitchy. Poor Elias Pound. That was terrible. He did not have to die. He could have survived. We knew he was dying. I had a feeling he wasn't going to be long for this show, but at least a couple episodes. I would have liked to have seen him come back later on down the way when they're trying to find Ian and whatnot, and they meet him up with him again. That would have been great. But no, now he's in the sea with this little rabbit's foot. That was so sad. And the one thing that kept poking me in the head as we're watching it was, here's this ship and there's supposedly, 400 people. And looking at it, I guess because unless you're actually on the ship trying to figure out how did 400 people exist, it doesn't seem that big. And the fact that they had a little farm area with goats and chickens and pigs to feed them, because you gotta feed 400 guys when they're months and months on ship. How do you feed them? Besides fishing, if you can, keeping the fresh water. That doesn't sound fun at all. Why would you join the Navy? all the things in the Navy. So what's up next? I'm guessing Claire's going for a long swim. I think Jamie will be as well. And we'll end up on land somehow, somewhere, doing who knows what. I don't know, but I do hope that you're with me when I find out, because I do appreciate it when you all drop all little bits about what was in the books in the comments to help kind of round out the experience. I will read the books someday. I just can't guarantee you when. But thank you again for joining me. Please take care of yourself, stretch your bodies, eat something, and then come back and see me. So until next time, y'all.